I used to weigh 300 pounds, and now I post weight loss content online, and I've been doing it for years. Life is weird. At the moment, I am out here in the woods recording social media content because I make online social media weight loss content. This is something that is so far from anything I ever would have imagined I'd be doing with my life. I never imagined this would happen. What I'm doing with my life wasn't even on the radar. I never thought I'd lose all the weight and keep it off. And I've been doing that. I should note, I am crawling in ticks. There are ticks everywhere out here right now. This is crazy how bad they are already. Falling out of the trees all over me. So, that's fun. Weight loss was not something I ever thought I would be done doing. Now, when I say weight loss, I'm talking about like being at a place where I am overweight and need to lose weight. Like I'm carrying around too much weight on me. I'm not healthy. Right now, I could lose a few pounds if I wanted, but honestly, I'm fine. I could stay exactly this size for the rest of my life, and that would be completely okay. But I never imagined in the before times that I would be living life in a state where I don't need to lose another pound. But at the beginning of this journey, I really did believe that it was possible. For the first time in my life, I believed in the possibility of success. Now, if you think about it, I always believed in the possibility of success. But what it was, there was a very distinct difference. I always believed in the solution, right? When I did keto, I put my belief in keto. When I did the New Directions diet with a doctor, I put my belief in that diet with what the doctor said. But when I did this final weight loss journey, I was placing the belief in me. That was a very big difference, to believe in myself. Because what I was saying is, no matter what, I'm gonna figure this out. Because when I would pick keto and it didn't work, I could blame keto. That's why it didn't work, is because I picked a solution that I shouldn't have put my faith in. But it was never keto's fault, right? True, keto may not have been sustainable for me, as it isn't for most people. But the thing is, when I realized it didn't work, I stopped doing keto and did nothing. Because I was completely all in on this one solution. I wasn't trying to lose weight, I was trying to do keto. But what changed with this last journey is I decided I want to lose weight. And I'm gonna bet on me. I'm gonna bet on my ability to figure it out. Because I don't think it's that complicated. I've met some skinny people that are as dumb as a box of rocks. If they can do it, I can do it. Now, I've gotta be careful. I'm aware how that sounds. I'm being a little, is facetious the right word? A little sarcastic here. But in all seriousness, I was banking on me and saying, I'm gonna lose this weight. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And so I just started simple. I just said, if I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna eat unless it's a mealtime. If it's a mealtime, I'm gonna go ahead and eat something, right? I'm not gonna eat as much as I would used to eat. Whatever I used to eat, I'm gonna get less. Because I knew what my normal orders were. The way I figured it, the me on the other end of this journey was just gonna eat less calories. I didn't know, or I didn't even think in terms of calories. It was actually just food. I knew that the me at the end of this journey was just gonna eat less food. So I figured I would just start there. I would just start getting used to eating less, and I would do it slowly, so slowly. But you know what? It worked. It worked. I'm here. I'm proof that it worked. To do it slowly. I've helped so many other people do it. It works to just go slow. It was my speed in the past that always messed me up, right? I would want to lose weight so quickly. I had to lose it now. Because I'd wake up one day and I'm like, I've got this motivation. I got to use it. I got to lose as much weight as I can before this motivation is gone. And then I'm not going to want to do whatever it is I'm doing. But if I would have just slowed down and be like, man, why don't you just take 3 years to do this? Just find something you could do that's easy. Instead of trying to lose 4 pounds a week, why don't you just try to lose a half a pound a week, right? Every other week, and then just focus on keeping it off. Which leads to the third thing that I started focusing on that was really different. Maintenance. Maintenance. That was a missing link to the puzzle. You see, I always told myself, I'm gonna think about maintenance once I lose all the weight. I'll lose the weight, then I'll figure out how to keep it off, right? But of course, usually by the time I quit losing weight, I was so damn frustrated, I never got around to learning how to maintain it. So it's like, well, maybe I should learn how to maintain right away, right now. I was thinking to myself, like, I can't maintain my body at any size. What chance do I think I have maintaining it at my smallest size? Why don't I demonstrate to myself that I can maintain, right? Why don't I demonstrate to myself that I'll take care of myself even if the scale doesn't go down? Because in the past, I would only do things that were taking care of my body if the scale was going to cooperate. But if the scale wasn't going to cooperate, why would I do all this? Why would I do that? But I just wanted to be skinny so bad. I wanted it so bad. And it just felt like I couldn't have it unless I was willing to live a miserable existence. So I felt like I was gonna get to live a comfortable existence where I don't worry about it, but I was gonna be fat, or I could live an existence where I have to really think about it and micromanage everything, and then get to be skinny. And it's like, why can't I just have it both ways? Why can't I just live a life that's reasonable on the effort and also be skinny? And it turns out I can. But I had to become patient. I had to become so much more patient than I had ever been. And I had to sit in it and stay patient. So my camera overheated when I was walking, hence the sudden cutoff, and I'm back here. But I wanted to wrap up what I was saying, because I'm editing this and I'm realizing the ending was just too abrupt. Patience was the key to making it to the other side of the journey that I had to unlock. I had never been patient in the past. I was always rushing, trying to get to the other side of the weight loss journey. But because I was rushing, I would choose solutions that were unsustainable because everything was chosen in the name of speed versus in the name of sustainability. What can I do forever? Because I had to make permanent changes for the rest of my life. And so if I'm making unsustainable changes, therefore the changes will not be permanent. But hey, if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. You can hit the notification bell. You get notified anytime I post a video or go live. I go live here about once a week. And if you want to get some more helpful mindset first weight loss content, head on over to becomingthin.com. You can sign up for my free newsletter there at the bottom of the page. See ya.